What it is, man, StudioLeak.com, Studio Leak TV. It's the hardest working DJ in radio, DJ Blaze, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with two of my homeboys from StudioLeak.com. My man C Money, I know you guys seen this guy on the side, and of course, my man behind all the scenes, my man Tech Rosenberg. And why I got these guys on film today is because we're going to discuss a little bit about their StudioLeak.com presents the Cold Streets release, man, which actually is on the site now. People can log on, bump it, you know what I'm saying? And we're actually going to make it downloadable for the people here in the next few weeks, right? Isn't that the plan?
About 2 weeks it'll be downloadable, that way they can check it out. But meanwhile, we're going to be giving out the mixtape away, that way you guys can check it out.
Okay, good. So it's going to be coming to your block near you like always, man. We flooding the streets with all this music. So let's talk a little bit about this project, man, the Cold Streets. What was the idea behind this, man? Tell me a little bit about that.
The Cold Streets, just, you know, just all the shit that we see in the street happening. So we just thought we'd just make some music of all that, you know, from our point of view, what we see, you know, and that's why it's just, the streets are cold, you know what I'm saying, as we know, and not just, you know, cold with snow or the weather, but just cold in general, you know, when shit happens, you know.
Yeah, that's some cold shit.
Yeah.
Miller was saying it was in the middle of winter, so let's go and just release it in the fucking winter and shit, right? I mean, it's still kind of cold out here, it's still chilly, but that's kind of, I think, the same metaphor we were trying to involve with this project when you guys put it together, man. So what I'm gonna do is premiere a little track off of that. Let's talk about the first song on this project, because it's actually one of my favorites. When I got a chance to hear it, I was actually on my way to Spokane. It gave me, you know, I had a 3-hour drive, so it actually gave me a good chance to kind of tune into it, listen to it, get a good feel for it and whatnot. What was the idea behind the first song called Pain? Because it's got a sample on there. How did that all come about?
The pain is just, you know, the hook says it all, you know what I'm saying? You look around and you see everything that's going on, and sometimes, you know, it's hard for you to believe that even though you're trying to do something, that we might see something better than what we're at right now, just because everything, all the odds are against you. So that was the whole thing, is just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, still fucking work hard to try to, you know,
make
do
something out of nothing, man.
Make something out of nothing, no matter what.
What about you, Miller? How'd you get involved? Like, when he first brought you this song and the beat and you heard the hook, what was the first thing you thought about, man? What was it that made you say, okay, I'm going to write this to it?
It was just like, as soon as you hit play, like, on the song, it was just like, just something that instantly, like, just got to me, you know? It was like, what Tech was talking about was more like the surroundings of what he sees and everything that's going on around him, and mine was just more like of my own experience of, like, some pain that's going on that I don't really, like, talk about that much, you know? We hear, like, a lot of other stuff that's, like, on different CDs and stuff like that, so it's just a nice twist to, like, actually talk about something that, you know, people don't really talk about too much around here, and might not want to talk about.
And at the same time, I really feel like lately, and no offense to all these other artists, but everybody feels to me like they're just trying to make a hit, you know what I mean? Everybody's trying to get that thing on the radios because it's supposed to blow them up. So I feel like that element of rap, or that part where rap really comes from, or like coming from deep down inside, I feel like is missing. You know what I mean? And that's actually one of the things I got off this project. Like, the entire project to me felt like it was really rap driven. You know what I mean? And it was real substance. It wasn't about cars or the money at all. You know what I mean?
And that was the whole thing that we were trying to get with this. That's why we named it the Cold Streets. Just life in general, what goes on. You know what I'm saying? We were not trying to, you know, shoot to try to make a cut, so, you know what I'm saying, so you can dance to and all that. It's just something that you guys see every day from where you guys are from, no matter what town, you know what I'm saying, whether it be all the way up to Yakima, all the way down to Prosser, and you guys see shit going on in different neighborhoods, and we see this, you know, we see all these things going on, so it's just, that's what inspires us to write, you know, some of the verses that you hear on these songs, you know.
And when you're coming from, like, you know, something that's really, like, from the heart or whatever, you know, it's easier to write something about that. You don't have to, like, think about, oh, what do people want to hear, you know?
And
like, that's what you get.
And if it's one thing I've learned, man, that if you always rap from the heart, man, you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. Nobody can ever say, hey, that ain't you or anything, man. So that's a good concept, man, to have. This next song was another one that I really feel comes into play heavy, which is like track number 4 off the Cold Streets project. And there's always a fucking critic, man. It never fails, bro. Everybody always got something to say about a project that gets released through the hood, and if it's hot enough, and if the homie got game. Which leads me to our next song, which is like song number 4 off this project, man. I think you guys nailed this motherfucker when you guys did this song. Talk a little bit about this song, Critic. What's that about? How did that come up?
It's just one of those songs that it's like you feel that you could just something just get off your chest. You know, no matter what people think about you or whatever, you could just rap what you want to rap and just be good with it, like with yourself. You know, and just to make some cool shit.
When I wrote to that song, you know, the hook says it all. You know what I'm saying? It's like people hear you rapping all that shit, and they start talking smack like, oh, I can rap better, I can do that. Well, if they can do that, more power to you, man. And don't be threatened by what anybody else does. If you feel that you're a better rapper, you feel like, you know, you got it on lock, don't be threatened by what somebody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? And just everything, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody just do what they do, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't like the music, just remember, at a push of a button, you ain't gotta listen to that stuff.
Yeah, that was the line you actually used in there. You pushed of a button, you ain't gotta follow. I think that was like a good fucking punchline right there, man. And I think the song has a lot of substance. I think a lot of critiquing is going around, but I also think it's just the nature of the game. You know, there's a lot of people trying to do the same thing, so you know they're gonna fucking always judge you on what they don't like rather than what they might like. You know what I'm saying? But that's the nature of the beast. But we don't give a fuck, man. Here's StudioLeak.com. We're hanging out with C Money, my man Tech Rosenberg. We're giving you a little inside look at what's going on with the StudioLeak.com Cold Street Street Tape release, man, which you can actually log on now and listen to at StudioLeak.com. Let's go ahead and move on to this another track that really caught me off guard when I heard this song. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I was on my way to Spokane right before you handed me this project, so I got a chance to really sit there and listen to it. And this song, number 6 off this project, is cold, man. I expect to hear something for the ladies on this track, man. How did this happen right here? It's called Beautiful. Whose idea was this?
It was just, I heard that beat, and then I just, you know, I heard the hook and everything. I was like, man, I'm going to just try to, you know, spit to the ladies on this one, you know. And we just decided to put just that track on the mixtape because we already had gave you, you know, all the other type of tracks are a little bit more like reality and all that stuff. So we just figured, hey, why not throw, you know, this track for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Just a song for them to listen to, and then, you know, that's what...
Yeah, it's always just like a good dynamic to have something other than, you know, like what you have on there, like just something for the chicks to listen to. Or just for something that they can listen to and feel and enjoy also.
And I remember a long time ago when I first started fucking with C Money, you know, doing girly songs wasn't this fucking thing at all, man. But now,
not that he doesn't like girls.
Now that you don't like girls, ladies, we all love these top of these boys love you. But I think as an MC, when you first start, you know, diversifying yourself is real hard. You really feel like being an MC, you really need to come with it or go home. And, you know, I was just trying to teach this man that, like, you know, the more you diversify yourself, the better you're going to be able to fit in different avenues and whatnot. And listen to this motherfucker,
and just
man.
Just the hook alone, you know, it's just like, just had that impact where it has a lot of potential, you know, just...
And it grabs you, man. It grabs you, and that's what we're trying to do here with the music, man. Make something that feels good. You can ride to it, maybe just vent out to it, maybe just inspire you to it, man. But that's what we're doing right here at StudioLeak.com. Just giving you an inside look at the Cold Street Street Tape. You can listen to it now right here at StudioLeak.com. Downloadable in just a matter of weeks for absolutely free. Just click on the music tab and then click on that download the file, extract all files. And you got it, man. It's that easy. You can burn it to your CD, rock it, hand it out to people, man.
And whenever they see us, they can hit us up for a copy, man. We're gonna have we already have a bunch of them just ready to go. So whenever you guys see us, just hit us up for one, and we'll give you guys a copy. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to let everybody be aware of what we're doing with Studio Leak, even though it's just a project from me and Miller, but Blaze is always involved in everything we do. You know, that fucker's always behind everything, just like I am, just like Miller is. And, you know, that's what we're trying to do. And, you know,
and we're trying to get you behind it.